Hello, I'm Bernard Hickey from interest.co.nz and welcome to 90 at 9, brought to you in association with Bank of New Zealand. This is your morning briefing where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, starting now with news that Europe is struggling to build its bailout fund. It's failing to raise the funds it needs to try and stop the European contagion, and there's even talk it will have to turn to the IMF to help. Also, the European Central Bank failed overnight to sterilise money it had pumped into the system. Also, loans to banks from the European Central Bank hit a post-Lehman high overnight, and it's clear now that European bank markets, lending between banks, that is freezing up. Meanwhile, overnight, also in America, American Airlines, one of the big ones there, filed for bankruptcy protection overnight. Air New Zealand, meanwhile, has cut some of its fares and will have a new carry-on fare for those people who don't want to put their luggage in the hold. Meanwhile, Facebook is planning an IPO, a float which would value the company at $100 billion. That's 65% of New Zealand GDP. It has 800 million users. Also overnight in Britain, the autumn budget statement came out, and big cuts were announced after a slowing of growth forecasts. There will be a capping of public sector pay growth at 1% from 2013. Currently it's frozen. There will also be a cut of 710,000 public sector jobs. Britain has slashed its growth forecasts and now expects to have to borrow an extra £111 billion over the next 5 years. Britain will remain in deficit for an extra year. It won't see a surplus until 2016, and it's accelerated its move to increase the pension age to 66 from 67. Also, Fitch, the ratings agency, has warned it may cut the US's credit rating next year. And there's a report that Standard & Poor's may cut France's AAA rating soon. I'm Bernard Hickey. That was 90 at 9, brought to you in association with Bank of New Zealand.